So continuing on here with some more features. Control M to get to my menu. By the way, these are icons. What they are graphics with a macro. So let's go down to, how about this one? I want to do this one. So Control T goes to the plain text. So this is a sprite, runs in a pop-up window. Otherwise it would be the same task. You can imagine including into the same task could get ugly. So normally you spawn a new task with this sprite with pop-up. Left macro include, and then that's the binary. These documents, all your source code and your text files and your menus in the command line, they all use the same document format. I'm going to cut and paste and go to the command line. I just cut and pasted to the command line. Isn't that wild? And these work. So anyway, an icon is just a graphic sprite with a macro. I'm going to hit Control R. They're vector graphics. They don't have a border, a boundary. They don't have a. They're just. Anyway, normally you turn them into bitmaps, though, pretty conventionally. Anyway, so yeah, someone was asking about pipes. No pipes. If you want, you can. You can say dot dot dot. When you do what I did is, how about, what do we call this? Well, let's call it main. Okay, so we're going to call that main. Enter include. Now if I say main 1, 2, 3, 4, arg 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So any time you do dot dot dot, just like the this variable in C++, there's an argc and an argv. This works for we can do. It doesn't have to be. So what I just did is main 2. I just wanted to show it's not just. I'm just playing around. Anyway, so argv and argc. Anytime you do. Anyway. Look at the language spec for Holy C. So you have integers like that. It's pretty obvious. Float F64. There's no 32-bit float, unfortunately. You have defaults. It doesn't have to be at the end. You have the printf is just a string by itself is a printf. Put char. You have to use an ampersand when doing address of a function because I changed the syntax. That was a side effect I had to do. There's no main. You can have multiple mains. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even have to be at the bottom. Okay, there's a crazy bit field thing. You don't see that often. I just told you about the variadic dot 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 functions. It's argc and argv. You can pass strings. It'll handle those. Here's a graphic printf XY format string. Anyway, here this is one of the best features. If 13 is less than or equal to age less than 20, teenager. So you can have conditionals with 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts. The switch statement can have case ... no bound switch. This is why I'm a genius. It doesn't check the bounds, so if you go outside the bounds, it crashes. But it saves a little bit of time by not checking the bounds for the switch statement, sub switch statement. That's kind of weird. It's nice. You can mix assembly and if you encounter a character constant that's multiple characters, these functions are equipped to, well, first of all, that codes it as if it encounters ABC, that converts to 43, 42, 41. And the put char can handle multiple characters in a single character. It's kind of weird. I changed the precedence, so shift is the highest precedence, like exponential. It'll give a warning if you use too many parentheses. You don't have to use parentheses. No defined functions, no type def, no type checking. Union class. Last class is kind of cool. I won't explain that. It's got exceptions from C++. Multi-core lock. M-size and free. Printf. Printf has extended format codes. Everything is treated in a 64-bit register for intermediate calculations. How about that?